one year, 1 day for both, is that right?
Right.
And I assume other conditions, of course.
Right. We had hoped for something a little bit better. On the other hand, the government was asking for 18 months, and the judge thought that was clearly excessive. The fact that the judge added a day makes them eligible for earlier release, so we were gratified that the judge saw fit to do that. I mean, the judge essentially knew that he had decent people he was dealing with, but people who had done something wrong and needed to be punished for it.
Can you explain that, please, what you mean by saying they're decent people, considering what they've been charged and not convicted of?
Well, they were charged with tax offenses, and that doesn't automatically make you a bad guy. There are a lot of good people who make mistakes and do things wrong and are held accountable, and I've gotten to know these guys over the past 2 years, and I've come to like them, and 125 people wrote letters on behalf of Bill and Ken telling the court what good people these were, so I feel very comfortable making that statement.
Well, obviously, they've admitted their guilt in this matter. Was there an excuse just, I don't know, poor bookkeeping, just got lazy with it, or it was intentional over the years?
No, I mean, the offense is willfully not paying all the taxes that you're supposed to, so you can't deny that there's a willful element. But it's really just a function of how things were done over the years, going back to when the company was founded many, many years ago. And at some level, they knew that they really should be reporting all the cash, and they didn't do it, and they're being held accountable for it.
Did the judge go a little lighter on them by doing the staggered sentencing? I mean, that because obviously he accepted the argument that it was key to have one of the two of them there to make the business operate.
Yes, that's a real important point, because the government was against that, and that's not typically done. But I think that makes a statement that these businesses have been in the news a lot, and I think there's a tendency to think, oh, these are horrible businesses, and they don't do anything but fraud, and that's not the case. These are really good businesses, and they need to be kept running, but they need to be run the right way. And the judge recognized that by the way he handled the sentences.
Can you elaborate a little bit? I know we heard something about a letter